Additional rules. The following rules apply to many aspects of the game. Rounding up. This game doesn't use fractions. If you need to round to a whole number, round up unless otherwise specified. When in doubt, resolve any ambiguity in favour of the player characters. Re-rolling dice. When a feature allows you to re-roll a die, you always take the new result, unless the feature specifically says otherwise. Incoming damage. Incoming damage means the total damage from a single attack or source before armor slots are marked. Simultaneous effects. If the resolution order of multiple effects is unclear, the person in control of the effect, player or games master, determines what order to resolve them in. Stacking effects. Unless stated otherwise, all effects besides conditions and advantage/disadvantage can stack. Ongoing spell effects. If an effect doesn't have a listed mechanical expiration, it only ends when decided by the controlling player, the games master, or the demands of the fiction. Spending resources. Unless an effect states otherwise, you can't spend hope or mark stress multiple times on the same feature to increase or repeat its effects on the same roll. Using features after a roll. If a feature allows you to effect a roll after the result has been totaled, you can use it after the GM declares whether the roll succeeds or fails, but not after the consequences unfold or another roll is made. Leveling up. Your party levels up whenever the Games Master decides you've reached a narrative milestone, usually about every 3 sessions. All party members level up at the same time. Daggerheart has 10 PC levels divided into 4 tiers. Tier 1 encompasses level 1 only. Tier 2 encompasses levels 2 to 4. Tier 3 encompasses levels 5 to 7. Tier 4 encompasses levels 8 to 10. Your tier affects your damage thresholds, tier achievements, and access to advancements. Step 1. Tier achievements. Take any applicable tier achievements. At level 2, you gain a new experience at +2 and permanently increase your proficiency by 1. At level 5, you gain a new experience at +2, permanently increase your proficiency by 1, and clear any marked traits. At level 8, you gain a new experience at +2, permanently increase your proficiency by 1, and clear any marked traits. Step 2. Advancements. Choose any 2 advancements with at least 1 unmarked slot from your tier or below. Options with multiple slots can be chosen more than once. When you choose an advancement, mark one of its slots. When you choose to increase 2 unmarked character traits and mark them, choose 2 unmarked character traits and gain a permanent +1 bonus to them. You can't increase these stats again until the next tier, when your tier achievement allows you to clear those marks. When you choose to permanently add 1 or more hit point slots, darken the outline of the next rectangle on the hit point section of your character sheet in pen or permanent marker. When you choose to permanently add 1 or more stress slots, darken the outline of the next rectangle in the stress section of your character sheet in pen or permanent marker. When you choose to increase your experience, choose 2 experiences on your character sheet and gain a permanent +1 bonus to both. When you take an additional domain card, you can choose an additional domain card at or below your level or from your class's domains. If you've multi-classed, you can instead select a card at or below half your level from your chosen multi-class domain. When you choose to increase your evasion, gain a permanent +1 bonus to your evasion. When you choose to take an upgraded subclass card, take the next card for your subclass. If you have only the Foundation card, take a Specialization. If you have a Specialization already, take a Mastery, then cross out this tier's multi-class option. When you choose to increase your proficiency, fill in one of the open circles in the Proficiency section of your character sheet, then increase your weapon's number of damage dice by 1. The black box around this advancement slot indicates you must spend 2 advancements, and mark both level up stat slots in order to take it as an option. When you choose to multi-class, choose an additional feature. Select one of its domains and gain its class feature. Add the appropriate multi-class module to your character sheet and take the foundation card from one of its subclasses. Then cross out the upgraded subclass advancement option in this tier and all other multi-class advancement options on your character sheet. The black box around this advancement slot indicates you must spend 2 advancements and mark both level up slots in order to take it as an option. Step 3. Damage thresholds. Increase all damage thresholds by 1. Step 4. Domain cards. Acquire a new domain card at your level or lower from one of your class's domains and add it to your loadout or vault. If your loadout is already full, you can't add the new card to it until you move another into your vault. You can also exchange one domain card you've previously acquired for a different domain card of the same level or lower. Multiclassing. Starting at level 5, you can choose multiclassing as an option when leveling up. When you multiclass, you choose an additional class, gain access to one of its domains, and acquire its class feature. Take the appropriate multiclass module and add it to the far right of your character sheet. Then choose a foundation card from one of its subclasses. If your foundation cards specify different spellcast traits, you can choose which one to apply when making a spellcast roll. Whenever you have the option to acquire a new domain card, you can choose from cards at or below half your current level, rounded up, from the domain you chose when you selected the multiclass advancement.